Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so you can buy textbooks from the bookstore, which is through Barnes and Nobles. You can go online and order them and just pick them up in the bookstore. Or what you can do is, go ahead and type in like all of the information for your books, get like what the book is called, ISBN, all that stuff. Take the ISBN number, go to the regular Barnes and Noble site or Chegg or somewhere and find the book and rent them for the semester for real cheap, because these books are like $200, $300, $400. My first semester I spent $1,000 on books. Praise God that my grandma bought my books, because Kayla ain't had no money. What do you mean? So I highly suggest renting books if you can. Now there will be some books that you have to buy from the bookstore, or there will be like access codes to like online stuff that you have to buy, but rent as many books as you can. Most rental books are like between $30 and $50. Some are even as low as like $10 or $20. So just look. I would highly suggest not buying your books until like that first weekend of school like starting, because some professors will tell you that you don't even need the book for the class that's like listed on like the Barnes and Nobles thing. Like, you just wasted your money if you bought that book then, because the bookstore, I think you can return it like within a couple days, but literally just wait a couple days, like wait those 2-3 days and then buy your books. So somebody asked about like how you vote if you're registered in another state. So we voted this past semester, like the spring semester. We did the primary elections. So basically, like, they had an election poll at Morehouse's campus. So what we got to do, we got to vote provisionary, which meant that we could still vote there, but we had to like do it on paper, like sit down and write in our answers and stuff. So I think that's how they're gonna do it for the big election in November, but that's just from my understanding. That's how they're gonna do it. I don't know if that's for sure, but that's how we did it for the primary. So hopefully that's the same way we can do it. So let's talk about parties. So let me tell y'all, okay, so all these little parties that y'all seeing, y'all are hashtagging all over Instagram and Twitter, like those are cool. Like I definitely suggest going to some parties. I'm just sitting in your room and do stuff, but don't be a party person. Like, don't party every weekend, okay? Literally, because it's gonna get tired. It's the same party, same people, same music, just a different venue, maybe, and a different name. Like, yeah, that's really all I have to say about parties. Promo teams, I'm not fond of them, but I mean, if you want to, by all means, go ahead. But safety on campus. So public safety has, if you've been to NSO, public safety has talked to you a little bit about safety on campus. Yes, we have emergency poles all over campus, has a little blue light at the top. If you press the button, they will answer and they will come. So don't be playing on them, because they'll come. Because this one girl, like, we were just sitting on the promenade and this girl just was walking by, I pressed the button, I said, girl, and they was like, hello, what's your emergency? I'm like, oh, it's time to go. CAU is an open campus. Let me say this. So we are going to have people that will just come on campus. Literally, like, there will be those type of people, but you need to be cautious of your own self. There have been like some instances on campus, but it's an open campus. It's not nothing different from you being at Georgia State or you being at any other campus that is open. I'm just gonna say that. Like, it's Atlanta, we are open campus. Some stuff is gonna happen, but one, you need to take precaution for yourself, and two, just be aware. Like, don't be walking on your phone like in the middle of the street, because that's how you're gonna get your phone took, or anything. So just be precautious. Don't go anywhere by yourself. Like, just take those safety precautions, like when going out and stuff. Somebody asked me about fashion at CAU. Quoted, they said, is the promenade really a runway? Yes and no. Like, people people be really dressed up to go to class. Like people be dressed to the T, like they be standing. I ain't gonna flex because sometimes I be like trying to be cute and dressed up too, wear my heels and stuff to class. But then again, like people are their own person. Like there's so many different styles and swags at CAU. Like have your own style, like be your own person. Like you don't have to dress up every day, because I definitely don't. Like, you know, sometimes I do business casual for class, or I'll just be like dressy cute just because I want to and that's how I feel. But of course you can just wear jeans and a t-shirt and a hoodie and keep it moving. But only thing I would say is don't wear pajamas to class, because I know at other schools people be wearing pajamas to class. I'm just gonna say don't do that, because people really might talk about you, and that's just not acceptable in certain eyes, because we do have a lot of professional in different corporate companies that come on campus and are looking to like talk to students or do different things, and you never know. So just be presentable at all times. Like only thing I would say is, yeah, don't wear pajamas to class. Just a no. No. So having a job. Last year I had 2 jobs at the same time. I was working at Victoria's Secret and Kohl's, but I didn't start till like November, so it wasn't that hectic. But it was still a little, you know. And you know, of course I was involved in all of my organizations and all this stuff, but it's really just time management. I did quit Victoria's Secret in January, and I kept my job with Kohl's until like the end of February. But literally it's just about time management. If you don't have a car, it will be harder, because I had a car that got an accident literally after I got hired, and then I didn't have a car for the rest of the time that I had my jobs. So I would highly suggest having a car. If you don't, it's okay, Marta. Take the bus and the train. It is a pain, but it will get you from point A to point B in a timely manner. That's the only thing. And it was just freezing cold because I had jobs in the winter. Never again. But yeah, you can have a job. It's cool. Like you just really have to prioritize. You will have to sacrifice some things unless you really just have a bomb manager that is really flexible with the hours and stuff. Like I did miss a couple events. I did miss like some like basketball games and stuff. But you just, you know, you have to take that L. Take that L. So you can bring your car on campus. You just have to buy a parking pass. Now for freshmen, everybody's gonna either be in the suites, Beckwith, or traditional. Now for traditional in the suites, usually people just park in the parking deck. I think it's $125 a semester. I could be wrong, but it's somewhere in that ballpark. For the suites, people either usually park in the parking deck, or they'll park in Bumstead's parking lot, which is like right next to the suites, the stadium, and like the library and all this stuff. Like it's literally across the streets. But those parking spots are limited, so get your parking spot, because the upperclassmen that live in Raleigh, they usually park there, so you might want to get those spots before they're gone. The boys in Beckwith has a parking lot, so if you have a car as a freshman and you're a guy, you can park at Beckwith. Joining organizations. So we will have an org fair on the 19th. It's from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Student Center. Usually it's during CAU experience right after induction, but they changed it up, and I don't know why, but I guess that'll work. But please go to the org fair. Go visit as many tables as possible. Just get information from these different organizations, because they're here for you, like to join. You know, there'll be a lot of organizations there, just to be honest. So just, you know, go get a feel. They might have some food. I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes they have food though. Burning bridges. So you will meet a lot of people at CAU, and I would just highly suggest don't burn bridges with people too quickly, like, because you will never know in what capacity you will have to work with people in. So just be careful about how you talk to people, because you never know who you're talking to, as well as just how you carry yourself on campus. Like, you don't want to burn bridges with people, especially if you don't know them, and they got some power on this campus. Like, even with administration, like, don't burn bridges with these people in administration, because you might need them. Like, I have a really good relationship with a lot of the administration on this campus, so when I need anything, I know exactly who I can go to. If I need a recommendation letter, boom, I got one. Keep that in mind. Some of y'all wanted me to talk about interactions and encounters with guys on campus. I really don't know how to talk about this or answer this question, I guess, or whatever. I mean, because everybody's different. Y'all whole class is going to be different from the people that are already on campus. And then there's going to be like transfer people, or there's going to be people that transfer out, or just, you know, I don't know if you want to talk about like how to approach guys, or I don't know, but just be cool, be yourself. Like, you know, there are a lot of respectful young gentlemen on campus that will hold the door for you, give you compliments, like be very respectful. That's why you guys wanted me to talk about like how to approach people in AC, like, you know, how to approach them in the right manner. Just remain respectful, and closed mouths don't get fed. That's all I gotta say. So just go for it, because you never know. Now, in my case, sometimes I'm gonna be honest, I've done it before. Like, I've approached guys and it hasn't went too well for me. Like, they'll be like, oh nah, like, I'm good. But I mean, you get over it. Like, it's a humbling experience, I can say that. Like, sometimes you just be a little bit too cocky in your head, and sometimes you need that little piece of humble pie. So just remain respectful. Two, just, you know, do it in the right way, and don't be scared to go up to people. Like, we're in college. Like, if you want to talk to somebody or you think somebody's attractive, go tell them. Like, life is too short. Just keep that in mind. So, nightlife on campus, y'all, there are so many different events, or just everything that happens on campus, especially at night. Like, organizations will have events. You can go to different stuff in Atlanta or in the AUC. Like, I do go to a couple different like AUC events that go on. Just explore Atlanta. Like, you don't have to go out every night, because especially don't go out on Thursday night. Don't go to Thirsty Thursdays if you know you got an 8 or 9 or even maybe a 10 o'clock class on Friday. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I promise you, you're going to regret it. Because I didn't go to Thirsties, but I went to like this party on Thursday night, and I had a Friday 9 o'clock. Oh, that was dead. I was dead in my bed. Okay, don't be like me. Don't do it. Don't be like me. So just go out on the weekends, you know, go to little cute stuff during the weekday that you can be back in your bed by like 12 o'clock and get refreshed up in the morning and go to class. Please go to class. You are paying entirely too much money not to go to class. Because I'm not going to try and tell y'all something that I don't even do, but sometimes I do skip class. But it is not the right thing to do. You should go to class. AUC Unity. So we do like to promote AUC Unity. We try to have a lot of different events with Spelman and Morehouse on our campus, on their campuses, or just in general. You will see a lot of like AUC events that happen, or just AUC organization. Like, there's an AUC Texas Club. I would highly suggest like just making friends at Spelman and Morehouse, just because I have friends at Spelman and Morehouse. And in my like each semester I make goals to make new friends, just because I don't want to be so closed off to just CAU. Like, even go make friends at Georgia State and Georgia Tech. Like, and if you really want to get fancy, go make some at Kennesaw, Clayton, Agnes Scott. Okay, they're not that far from campus. If you got a car, skirt. Because I'm going to be whipping this school year too. Like, I got friends at Savannah State, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, like Albany. I'm about to go visit all my friends. Like, I'm about to be lit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to be lit. But I'm a senior, so that's different. Homecoming. Alright, so homecoming is different every single year. This year we will not be having a AUC homecoming. It will be just us, Clark Atlanta all by ourselves, okay? Because usually it alternates. So like last year we had an AUC homecoming, the year before we didn't, and then my freshman year we did. It just changes based on the football schedule, and when the home games fall on the same week. That's why it's different each year. I'll tell you about what we had in the past. So we usually always have a hip hop concert. Sometimes we'll have an R&B concert. It just depends on how our money's looking and what we can do. Last year we had a talent show. The talent show was lit. Talent show was extra lit. So that would be like students on campus competing to be in a talent show. In the past couple of years, we've done like a comedy show. Those have been hilarious. Like, of course, we haven't had like any like big comedians like, you know, like Kevin Hart or Mike Epps or anybody, but we have some good people like that are funny. Of course, we'll have coordination and two things in one. There's coordination and there's a coordination ball. Coordination is where our queen, Miss Clark Atlanta University, and her royal court are coordinated like into their position, like formally, like, you know, given like their title and reign. So it's just a formal ceremony where they're recognized and all of their accomplishments, all of these great things, as well as all of the kings and queens on campus. So like Miss Bold and Beautiful, Mr. Illinois Club, Miss Florida Club. Like, we have so many different queens and kings on campus, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, now you're gonna see all of them. So they're coordinated as well, like their coordination. They do, they give their gifts and do their dance. And then we have a ball, low-key like prom in college. And so basically, like, everybody comes, they look real nice in their like formal attire, and we turn, we lit, we playing music, we dancing, we doing everything. They had some bomb food last year. They had some bomb food at coordination last year. I'm gonna give them that. They had some bomb food. They had these little mini cheeseburger things. They had just, it was lovely. But yeah, this coordination. Then we usually have like this pep rally. Pep rally always lit. Then we always have, of course, tailgate in the football game. Most people are at the tailgate rather than the football game. I usually do like the first half, like watching the football game, like getting hyped, getting live, and then I'll do the second half like at the tailgate, like getting turned. Alumni are lit, y'all. When the alumni come back, oh, Friday, hit the alumni house. Hit, just be around in the student center during homecoming. Like, alumni lit, y'all. I'ma just say that. Because alumni, like, they're just, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, the alumni are just around. It's just this good feel, like seeing, like, because I'm a senior now, so it's like, dang, I get to see all these 3 years worth of people that I knew, like, just come back. And then even like the older alumni, like, they're, I don't even know. But make sure you stop by the alumni house. They be lit, they be turned, they be lit. Then we always have like a Greek step show afterwards. That's always pretty lit. And then of course some type of party going on, or you know. But homecoming is always lit. I highly suggest going to all of the events during homecoming. Your homecoming is what you make it. Your college experience is what you make it. CAU experience is what you make it. Literally, your life is what you make it. These next 4 years will be the best time of your life if you make it that way. My last little tidbits that I'll give y'all is, don't sit in your room and just be a bum. Actually go out, get involved in these organizations, and do something with your life, you know? Just be active on campus. Like, don't be a party pooper, okay? And just be active, make friends, but be cautious about the company that you keep, because all of these people that y'all meet on Twitter and that you, oh, this is my best friend. No, it's not. Like, my best friends that I have now, like, it took time for us to get to that best friend part, like, because my freshman year, like, I have my main group of friends, like, and I have like a whole bunch of other like best friend, close friends that I have, but like my main group of friends that I always hang out with, like, we had this long like history. Like our freshman year, like, some of them really didn't like me, but like they tolerated me. And then like the other year, like, one of the girls didn't like the other girl at all. They were roommates. Like it was been some stuff, but like now we're just really in this space. Like it's all about maturity and growth and just all these different things. I will say that if you do have a problem with somebody on campus, don't be afraid to actually go up to them and try to resolve the problems. Like y'all are grown. There's no reason y'all need to be up here sitting on Twitter beef, because don't be sitting up here trying to be in Twitter beef with people or just having all types of rumors and stuff going around on campus, because word spreads fast in the AUC. I'm gonna just say that. Like everybody will know your business if you put it out there. Just be cautious. Make amends if you need to. Like remember I told you you don't know what capacity that you have to work with people in, and you might need help from that person in the future. And because that you started mess with them, they're not gonna let you, join their organization or be on this e-board or be on this committee for stuff. Because honestly, I'm in charge of a couple different organizations. If I see that you always in mess, or I'm gonna look at your application and be like, file 13. If you don't know what file 13 is, the trash, okay? Be cautious of these things because people are watching you. Like everybody, all of these upperclassmen, they are watching you. Like they are looking to see who's gonna be their successor, who's gonna be the next big thing on campus, like who's gonna be the leaders after we're gone. So just take that into consideration. And yeah, love y'all, bye.